For more awesome content, head to ystech.org, link in the description. Is this budget mousepad any good? Let's find out. So I've been using this budget mousepad for a little while now, and I've been pretty happy with it. To be honest with you, the quality is pretty decent, and for the price I paid for it of only $10, I think it's a good option. Considering that I've played games like GTA 5, Valorant, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, my G305 glides across it quite nicely. For example, in Valorant, the mousepad is able to help the mouse glide nicely over it. It doesn't cause too much drag nor friction, so I'm able to move quickly. For example, as well in GTA 5, when you're running around like a maniac, it's easy to look around and pan around the entire scene. This is made easy to do due to the material used on the mousepad. It's quite enjoyable, but at the same time, it's not the best, but I do have to say, for the price, I do think it's worth it. It's also worth mentioning that this mousepad is not very long. Therefore, if you're a low sense DPI gamer, you probably won't enjoy this too much. If you're a high sense like me, you'll probably be fine, due to the fact that you'll be able to move your mouse quite easily with the limited mouse space you have. Now, the reason there is limited mouse space and the mouse area is smaller is because when you put your keyboard on top of it, you don't get too much space. If you take your keyboard off it, of course you're going to get some more space, but at the cost of your keyboard being a little bit off tilted due to the discrepancies in height on your desk. But I mean, for the price, I'm not too fussed about this, and I usually just take my keyboard and push it off to the side a little bit more compared to usual, and that's what usually sorts me out. The only thing I do have to say about this mousepad is it's not as smooth as other competitors in this category, such as the Playmax X1. The Playmax X1 is about $15 from the warehouse. The only downside for the X1 compared to this budget one is that it is not as wide as it. Therefore, you don't get as much mouse space to move your mouse. But if that's not much of an issue for you, I would probably go with the X1, being $5 more. But if you do need a wide mousepad and you're on a serious tight budget, then this would be a really good option. The edges of this mousepad are quite thick, and therefore it doesn't fray too much. Keep in mind I've only been using this mousepad for about a week on my desk so far, so it's yet to be seen what it would hold up into in the future. This mousepad is also pretty easy to clean. I'm able to wipe it quite easily with a damp warm cloth, and it can clean up quite easily. There was a special for a similar mousepad, which was a Playmax X2 All Blacks edition, which has a giant All Blacks logo on it for about $5 from PB Tech, excluding shipping. Now, this was also a great deal. However, it's not always there, and that sale is pretty much gone now, so unless you can get one for a similar price, I would probably go for something like this. And if the mousepad area is not too much of an issue for you, I'd probably go for the X1, just because its surface is a lot smoother compared to this budget one. But I do have to say, it's a big thumbs up for me for $10 for this nice big mousepad. If you're on a serious budget and you just need something you want to use and use for quite a long time, I'd probably say this would be the way to go. I personally like to use it quite a bit, and I don't have too much experience with mousepads, no mice, but yeah, I mean, for the price, I'd probably recommend you guys to get it. And if you guys want to check out the rest of the video, which is the unboxing, go ahead and do that. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, it is Wise from ystech.org here, and today we've got a cool unboxing, so let's go straight into it. Cool, so I've got a mousepad here. This mousepad cost me $10 New Zealand, so let's see the quality of it, and is it actually worth it? So it has a cool blue embroidered outline there, and it's actually quite large. So for the size you get, let me zoom out. For the size you get, it's actually quite large. I was expecting it to be a bit smaller, and it's actually quite decent quality. Let me grab my other mousepad here, and we'll see the difference in size. So this mousepad cost me $10, and this one cost me about $15 from the warehouse. Sorry about the condition it's in right now and how dirty it is. Do apologize for that. So, oh my god, you can see the amount of disgusting crumbs that's left behind. Just hit the mousepad a few times. So you can see the difference in here. Now, is there a quality difference? Yeah, I mean, my one's a bit smoother, the Playmax one, compared to this $10 one off TradeMe. Now let's see if it actually glides differently or if it's just perception from me. So yeah, my mouse is actually gliding quite nicely across it, and it does feel pretty decent quality. Compared to this one, I do say the Playmax one feels a little bit better in terms of its glideability and from past experience. But for $10 and the size of it, I think it's pretty decent. I won't actually be using this for gaming. I will be using it for doing repairs on watches and things like that, or like little hobby crafts. But yeah, I think it's actually quite nice for what it is. Compared to the Playmax one, yeah, I'd probably get a Playmax one over this one, but the size of it is pretty decent. It's pretty cool with the blue outline. You can request what color you like. It does look pretty decent. I will follow this up with a full review. But other than that, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you go and check out ystech.org for the latest post reviews and much more. I'll see you guys there at ystech.org. But other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!